Hey everybody, welcome to my kind of video on me, my story, about me, everything you need to know to understand who I am on this channel. So, I have a little checklist of questions I have to answer, so here goes. My name's Olivia, and I'm currently 17 years old, and I'm making this on September the 1st, 2012. How long have you been ill for? I've been ill. That's a tricky question. When I was 11, I got glandular fever, mono, and yeah, I was really ill with it. I had pneumonia, pleurisy, complications, and it was not a fun time. I was off school for about a year. But I kind of recovered, and then I moved from England to Scotland. But I knew that I was never 100%. Like, I couldn't do sports, I couldn't do games, physical things. I was always tired, having to take rests, naps, could never really go out with friends. And then when I was 15, well, actually when I was 14, I had a whole summer holidays where every day I felt sick, every day I thought I was going to throw up, every day I had headaches and was tired. And then on my 15th birthday, I just crashed. And I thought I had flu, but it just didn't go away. And so one day, I was lying on the sofa and my dad, who's actually a doctor, took my pulse and he discovered it was really fast. We bought a blood pressure monitor, and every time I stood up I was getting dizzy, and we thought maybe my blood pressure was dropping. But instead of that, we noticed that every time I stood up my heart rate was doubling in speed. So after many months of not knowing what was wrong, after almost another year of just lying in bed, I was getting diagnosed with anxiety, panic attacks, chronic fatigue. No one could understand what was wrong with me, so that was why I was getting labelled with that. And then when we discovered my heart rate was doing this, I went to see heart specialists. I'm trying to just do a really basic story because it's a lot more complicated than what I'm saying. But eventually I got diagnosed with POTS, and that was in 2010. And I started making videos on YouTube then, and I started improving a few months ago. So, that's how long I've been ill for, how you think you got ill, and how you're diagnosed. Okay, rough area country I live in. I live in Scotland in the United Kingdom, and things that you do or take to help symptoms. Some with me. I've given up with doctors now. Every doctor I've seen has done me more bad than good. Every medication I took, I appeared to be allergic to. So now my best thing is just waiting, time healing gradually. It's a very slow progress, it's a very slow road, but I'm determined never to give up until I get to the top. Sorry. Are you able to go to school, college, or work? I had to leave school about 3 years ago, and I missed all the important school stuff. And here in the UK, you can't get into university unless you have completed school exams, which I haven't done. So because I've been improving the last few months, I've enrolled in a local college, which I'm going to go to and study the exams that I missed through school. And I start on Monday, and I'm going to be in 5 days a week. And for me, going from no routine to 5 days a week, I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know how I'll manage, how my body will cope. I don't want to push myself too much and relapse because of that. But I'm just trying not to think about it until it happens, and just take every day as it comes, see how things go, and make decisions as things come. So, what type of doctor treats you? I've kind of just said that no doctors currently treat me. I occasionally see a GP to get blood tests to check my iron levels, my vitamin D levels, Any other conditions you have? Well, I have irritable bowel syndrome because I get a lot of stomach problems. I feel sick on a 24/7 basis. I end up going to the toilet more than you'd like to know with not very nice things, and I get a lot of pain from my stomach. I also have mast cell activation, which is all to do with histamine, and I think it's a part of the POTS, my POTS, because I could never tolerate beta blockers, and apparently if you have mast cell problems, then that is a kind of contributing fact. So, my future plans, see how I get on with college, but as I've learned over the past few years, health is more important than work, and you can't do anything unless you have good health. But ideally, I would love to get better completely and finish college, catch up on all exams I've missed through school, go on to university and actually study medicine, because I feel like I've gone through so much medical things. I feel like I could do a better job than some of the doctors I've seen, and I think there's not enough known about POTS and dysautonomia and all these kind of autonomic nervous system problems, and I would love to research into it. Firstly, spread awareness of it, then once I'm qualified as maybe a doctor, research into it, or just do something along those lines, or hormone specialist, because I think hormones have a lot to do with it. Yeah, so that's my future plans. A random fun fact about me. Okay, I don't know. I love dogs, I love music, and I'm extremely random. I could be having a completely normal conversation with someone and then I would just blurt out something completely random and totally irrelevant, but yeah, I say what I think. I just probably need to learn to shut my mouth a few times, but oh well. And what day you currently make videos on? I'm not going to be making videos weekly because I'm starting college and I won't have the time, because I'll be on my free time I'll be resting. But hopefully I'll try and make a video every now and then, maybe on a Saturday, because that's when it's kind of a guest appearance day on the channel. Anyone can really make videos then, but that's only currently, and we don't know how the channel will change, so yeah, just keep an eye out. And I have a personal YouTube channel which has a record of all videos I've ever made on YouTube, and that is youtube.com/ihavepots. And if you want to find me on Facebook, feel free to add me. It's a POTS account, and my name is Olivia Potts, but with 2 T's, and it's facebook.com/dysautonomia. Okay, so that's a little bit about me, and yeah, I can't wait to get this channel up and running again and to see everybody else's videos and get to know everybody else. So, goodbye. And yeah, smile.